Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft 1.19, and today I am going to be working on building a brand new farm for the factory. Last episode I completed my cobblestone farm, and today I am going to be creating a melon / pumpkin farm. And the reason I want to do that is so that I can create pumpkin pie, because right now I don't really have a good way of collecting up pumpkins, and I've got all the other ingredients. All you need to make pumpkin pie is sugar and eggs, and I've already got an automatic sugar and egg farm in the factory. So before I get started, I want to finally finish the base of my statue here. It's been forever since I built this thing. And I wanted to finally finish the gold, because I've actually got the gold that I need to finish the golden base here. So I'm going to go and put in all the blocks there. And there we go. The gold base is complete. All I got to do now is wait for some lightning to turn this back in the regular copper. But we haven't had a storm. The other thing I was thinking about is how did I build the head of the statue? Because I could put the lightning rod... Yeah, I could put the lightning rod on the head, and that way it'll turn all of that copper back as well. So I could probably do that. I should probably just get multiple lightning rods, because the lightning only does like so many blocks. So the more lightning rods I put on the statue, the more of it's going to turn back in the copper. But we got to wait for a storm until that happens. So let's head over to the factory. Actually, before I head over to the factory, I want to make some pistons, because I'm going to need a bunch of pistons and observers to be able to create this farm. So let's head down here, and let's go ahead and create some pistons and observers. Hopefully I've got enough quartz. Yeah, I've got plenty of quartz, so that's not going to be the problem. I'm going to go and grab up the cobblestone, all of the redstone that I've got in here. And then I also need a bunch of iron. And then I also need wood. Hopefully I have wood, because that might be something I'm low on. Let's see how much wood's in here. Oh. Yep, that's where we're going to need to go get some more stuff. So let's head over to the tree farm and grab up some wood from there. And it looks like it is becoming nighttime. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep in the bed here. And I'm going to go grab up some wood, and then I should be able to make these pistons. Now, for this, all you're going to need is regular pistons, so you don't have to worry about getting slime and making sticky pistons. Also, what happened to all the villagers? I've just realized it's very quiet in the village. Normally, there's like villagers everywhere. Did they all die? Wait a minute. Why do I hear zombie villagers? What is happening up here? Hello? Wait, I hear... Did the zombies get into my apartment building? What is happening? No. No. That's my librarian. Where are these zombies at? Oh, right. They're all up here. Oh, great. These are all my librarians. Wait, when did this happen? I have no idea when this happened. Look at all these guys. Oh, great. All of my villagers got turned into zombies. How did this happen? Okay, let's lock these guys in there. I kind of want to cure them. The only problem is I need to get a bunch of weakness potions and apples to be able to cure the villagers. And I don't have, like, a medical facility to, like, lock them inside. So I think what I'm going to do is we're just going to put this on lockdown. We're just going to lock this up. No villagers going in here. The villagers that I have left, I need to make sure I feed these guys some bread. There's still a good amount of villagers here. I'm hoping the water village is still good. I actually don't have any inventory space to get wheat. Let's go check over here. See how these villagers are doing. They seem to be doing fine. All the villagers over here in the water village seem to be doing okay. So I'm going to have to work on feeding the villagers again at some point. Luckily, I have a mega farm that's got all of the stuff that I need. So I'll have to work on that at some point. Maybe next episode, I'll try and work on curing some of the villagers. But let's head into the factory here. And I need to collect up cobblestone, because I'm going to need a bunch of that to make pistons. Oh, wait, I've actually got a bunch of wood in here. So let me grab up all this wood and use this to make pistons. So what I need to do is I need to find the middle block. And then I need to put 4 blocks on each side, because that's the furthest water will travel through the dirt. So if I grab the dirt blocks here, this is going to be our center block. If there's 4 blocks on each side, that should be good. Alright, so this is going to be our water source block here, which this is in a really good spot, because there's 5 blocks over on this side, which means I can put the allay item collector right here. And this whole block is not going to be part of the farm. It's just going to be wood. So I'm going to go ahead and break away all of the wood that's here. And I need to replace the blocks on the side here. So if I just grab the oak wood that I've got and then some of these slabs as well, I can go ahead and fill in the side, because I never really built up the sides of the factory. I kind of just left it open. So I want to make sure I fill this in so that it's solid blocks. Alright, so I've cleared out the whole area of wood. I need to put the dirt back in. I've got the water source block is right now underneath the slab, because water will stay inside of slab blocks. And that'll still soak up all the ground around here. I do need to make a hoe so I can actually till the ground. Now, I do need to get a little bit more dirt here so I can finish off the build. And I might actually make a cobblestone hoe, because that way it's a little bit stronger than a wooden one. And that should hopefully be enough to do the entire area. So I'll go to make a stone one here. And I'll go ahead and finish off placing all of the dirt down here. So for the dirt, all you need to do is make sure that there's 4 blocks on each side of this plank, because that's as far as the water will travel. So there's 4 blocks on that side, 4 blocks on this side, 4 blocks on that side, and then there's 4 blocks on that side as well. So the water will soak up everything within that area. So this area, I didn't actually put dirt down because the water is not going to travel that far anyways. So I'm just going to leave that as wood. So what I'm going to do next is I want to put the pistons and the observers in. And then you're also going to need some redstone dust. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to put the pistons need to be upside down on this block right here. So all the pistons need to be facing down. I probably should have put this in first before I put the dirt in, because it's going to make it easier to place. So I got to make sure they're all facing down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and actually clear out this area. Alright, so I've just cleared out the whole area of dirt, so that way I can go through and place the pistons upside down here. And some of these blocks are going to be temporary, so I'll go ahead and get rid of them later. But the way I'm going to do this is every other block, you're going to put a piston down like this. And then in the middle of here is where your observer blocks are going to go. The observer blocks are actually going to face the other direction. So if I put a block down like this, and then put an observer hopefully facing down like that, the face should be looking at the ground if I break this block. Yeah, there we go. So the face is looking at the ground, and this is where the plant is going to be. So the melon or pumpkin plant is going to grow on this block here. Once this sees a change, it will activate all of the pistons around it. So I need to put one more block of dirt here so I can put a piston. And because the way melons and pumpkins work is they grow on the block next to them, each one of these pistons has a chance of getting a melon or a pumpkin. It can either grow on this side, this side, this side, or that side. So it's got 4 different sides, and this will activate all of them. And the way it's going to activate them is you're going to put a piece of redstone down up here at the top. I might actually have to break the ceiling here to be able to make this work. So I need to get on the block where the observer is at, which I think is this one. Yeah, it's this block right here. So on this block, you're going to go ahead and put redstone on the observer, and you want to make sure you keep the blocks next to the pistons, because that's very important to have these blocks on top of the pistons so that it activates them. So if I go ahead and put a block down here, you can see that all of these are going to activate at once. So depending on where the melon or pumpkin grows, it will get broken by these pistons. So that's what I'm going to do for the entire area here. So I'm going to go ahead and build pistons every other block here. And then I'm going to put the observers down. So the cobblestone is going to go on the pistons. And the way you can tell that they're pistons is that it kind of looks like cobblestone, actually. I don't think it's the exact same texture, but it's this right here. The observers will look like this. If I go and put one down, they'll have the little red dot. So everywhere that has one of the cobblestone looking bottoms, those are all the pistons. So that's where you're going to want to put the cobblestone or whatever block you're using on top. As long as it conducts electricity. That's the one thing that the block has to do. So you can't use something like glass that doesn't conduct electricity. So any like normal like solid block, like dirt, cobblestone, wood, just like anything you have a lot of that you can use, that will work for this. I've almost got this entire area done. This block is going to be special because that's the middle. I've got something I'm going to use for that. And look at that. I have the perfect amount of observers to do this entire area. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in all these blocks. Actually, let me put the redstone down first. So on top of all the observers, I'm going to go and put redstone dust like that. And now I can go ahead and fill in the rest of this with cobblestone. Alright, so there is all the cobblestone put in. I think I got it all. Hopefully I didn't miss any of them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through. I might actually enter crawling mode. Would probably be helpful for this. Do I have any trapdoors on me? Let me go see if I've got a trapdoor. I've also just realized, for some reason, I never put the pistons over here. Because I can still use this land, but I built all the pistons inside there. So I'm going to have to go through. Oh, great. That's apparently outside. I'm going to have to go through here and add in some more pistons and observers so that I can get this bit working. Because this is all land that I could use to plant on. I'm going to just work on building that off camera. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go get myself a trapdoor. Oh, I can't even get out of here. Alright, so I've got a trapdoor here, and the reason I want the trapdoor is so I can enter a crawling mode and go through here and fill in this whole area with dirt and then break away all these blocks. Because this is a one block space, we can actually crawl through here, and then I'm just going to go through and put down all of the dirt. Alright, so I've just hoed the entire area here. As you can see, it's all ready for planting. So what I need to go do now is get seeds. Now, hopefully I have enough melons and pumpkins to get enough seeds for this. If not, I'll get some later. They'll fill up the entire farm. But I should have enough to get started. So over here is where my original pumpkin farm is at, and it's not a very good one. As you can see, we don't really have a lot of pumpkins, and it's also not automatic. So for the pumpkin seeds, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and carve these pumpkins. Because you can either do it where you put the pumpkins in here. Actually, I think I'll just do it that way. I'll just turn the pumpkins into seeds. Because you could also carve them, and that way you keep the pumpkins. But I'll just go ahead and turn them straight into seeds. Because I'll get more pumpkins later on. Okay, so I went ahead and planted the pumpkin seeds down here. And the fastest way to plant these seeds is actually to click the observer blocks, and it'll just plant the seed right underneath it. And as you can see, it's already getting some pumpkins. I just used some bone meal on these so that they're fully grown and ready to go. Now, I did have an allay that was supposed to come and pick up the pumpkins, but there was a hole in my roof, and he flew outside. So I gotta go find where this allay went. I don't know why there was a hole in the roof. Oh, there he is. He's right over there. I think I grabbed this one from the bamboo farm, so I think he's still trying to get back in there, because that's the note block that he's attached to. So let's see if I can get this guy to go back inside. I don't know if he's going to go back inside. That's going to be pretty difficult to get him to go away from the note block that he's attached to. If I drag him far enough away, he should lose interest in the note block and then bring the pumpkins to me and start following. At least I hope so. He really wants to go over to that note block. This is why I need to get a fresh allay. Oh, there we go. Okay, finally lost interest. Perfect. So now what I can do is bring him into this farm, and he'll go ahead and collect up all of the pumpkins for me. So let's go and bring him down here. Oh, no. Come down here. So because the allays are nice and small, they'll actually fit in this one block gap, and it'll fly around, grab up the pumpkins, and then bring them back to me. Look at that. I've already got 20 pumpkins from this farm. Once all of the pumpkin stalks are fully grown, then it'll be good. I do have a little bit more bones that I can use, but I think this is a pretty good start. I'm hoping I put all of the pumpkin seeds down. Just kind of looking around here, see if I've missed any of the observers. But it looks like most of them have pumpkin stalks on them. An easy way to tell is just like looking at an angle here, because all the pumpkin stalks should be in a straight line. So as long as they're all there, they should all be planted. Yeah, I think they're all planted, which is really good. Now this one, I'm actually kind of worried about it not growing. I think it's because it's too dark. So I'm gonna put torches on the sides of the wall here, just so it has plenty of light to be able to grow. So I'm going to put torches on the sides of the wall here, and then I can put one... Oh, wait, that's part of the farm there. So I guess I could put one in this doorway. Eventually, I'm going to move this door back a block so that it'll work properly. But this is the brand new pumpkin/melon farm. Right now, I've only got pumpkin seeds planted, but you can do the exact same thing. Just replace the seeds with melons, and it'll work. But that's going to be it for today. So I'm going to go and end the episode here. So make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.